Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not, and that's defamation.
I'm sorry? I'm asking you a question. I'm not telling you.
No, sir, I do not work for the police.
Are you tired of government overreach and eroded freedoms? At tac-us.org, we're fighting back. We're the Transparency Accountability Coalition, a nonprofit defending your constitutional rights. No partisanship, just principle. From protecting free speech to demanding transparency, we're here for you. Visit tac-us.org to learn more and join the movement. TAC-US.org, because your rights deserve a voice. Act now.
Good morning, everybody. I got new rules. 1, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because you're drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You'll have to kick him out again. 3, I don't remember this one, but blah, 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 in the morning. 4, if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got new rules, I got them. What's up, everybody? Here we are in Okeechobee County Judicial Center in Okeechobee, Florida. The center of a lot of controversy, including the false arrest of Warren Sapp for daring to speak to a cop in a manner that hurt her feelings. And he got falsely arrested. The sheriff said he deserved what he got. You got a lot of cowboy law enforcement over here. You see him off in the cut there. And Bryant Culpepper, the guy who assaulted Gio during the county commission meeting, has his arraignment today. And they just showed up. You got Dr. Sean Berry over there. You got Dr. Sean. You got Eyes on the State. Gio and personality check audits. Solo Yakker's on his way here. And I'm going to go into the Judicial Center and see if I can spot Culpepper and figure out what their recording policy is. So this is where it happened. This is the historic courthouse where they have their county commission meetings. And for some reason, they have the county sheriffs protecting them. Last time there was about 12 of them here, plus 3 or 4 that were not in uniform. And if you just turn this way, there's the Okeechobee actual courthouse, non-historic. Alright, let's see if they're going to say anything about recording. No firearms. Doesn't say anything about recording. Hi. What's the recording policy in here? Is there a recording policy?
Not in the courtrooms, out in the main vestibules. No, you can't bring that. You have to sit outside or take it to the car.
I'm just gonna sit here. Get on my way out. Is that all right? On the
No, sir.
No, you can't outside. They're not outside.
Yes, sir.
They know they can act like a vehicle there. Minor breaks on this. Yeah, they can record out in the main areas, whatever.
Public areas and got it.
And if the judge, the judge courtroom. Other than that, you can record anywhere.
Anywhere but where?
Anywhere except inside the offices and courtrooms.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Got a couple coins in the pocket.
Wallet, nothing else in your pockets? Okay.
Just hold the watch up like this. Come on down. Nope.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You guys alright today?
Buddy, if I get any better, don't make it to me.
I'll leave you a tip. Hi, how are you? I want to inquire about the Bryant Culpepper case.
Okay, what is it you need?
I just want to know where it is and how do I...
The court date?
Yeah.
Culpepper? Yeah, he wants to know. Do you know what courtroom?
No, I don't know.
Courtroom C, 3rd floor.
3rd floor, courtroom C.
Yes.
Do you know what time it starts?
I can
9? Is it 9? 9?
Things like
9 a.m., yes. Oh,
Pre-
courtroom D.
It says C in the system, but it's C.
Okay, C, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bryant Culpepper was actually a former county commissioner and hardcore bootlicker. Court services. Records department. Oh, there he is, the man himself.
No.
I think that's him right there. He's right there.
Oh, hey, Mr. Culpepper, how you doing here? I'm coming on this. How you doing, Mr. Culpepper? Good. How you doing? Oh, I gotta put the water outside.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Glad. You gonna keep your hands to yourself today?
What we don't need is any smart comments, okay?
You don't tell me what I need.
We don't need any smart comments, okay?
I'll say whatever I want.
Yeah, that's
First
fine.
Amendment, remember you swore an oath to the Constitution? Okay, that's called free speech. Hopefully we can keep our hands to ourselves today. So this is Bryant Culpepper, everybody. He was a former commissioner for Okeechobee County here. I guess he was a veteran, and for some reason he had a serious issue with Geo's First Amendment right to free expression and free speech. And he thought it'd be a good idea to get right in his face and then assault him, a 66-year-old disabled man who uses a talk box, because he dared to step on a blue line flag, which isn't even an American flag. So now he's facing arraignment this morning. Because he couldn't keep his hands to himself. I can record in this little foyer.
Yeah, because I'm trying to talk to you and tell you. I'm just trying to keep the peace in here. Okay.
I'm not going to be unpeaceful, I promise.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the peace.
Yeah.
So for some, that's all we're doing.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I'm asking you just have a seat over here, because
Well,
we don't want no problem. We don't want anything going on.
the
Cool.
problems are going to come up when I'm being told I can't do something I know I'm allowed to do.
Oh, I understand that. But,
So,
you know,
sitting there speaking peacefully to the man who assaulted my friend,
I
you
understand
may
that.
not like it,
I understand.
but I have every right to do
I
it.
understand that.
Okay.
I understand that.
I'm not going to record in there.
I'm asking you. I'm not telling you anything. I'm just asking.
So you're asking me what exactly?
I'm just asking you to keep the peace.
I'm going to be very peaceful,
Cool.
I promise you.
Cool, bud.
I promise you.
All
What's your
right,
name? Hagen?
Hey,
You have badge numbers here?
54.
Okay.
But yeah.
Here comes Geo. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's see what our friends are doing here at the historic courthouse now.
John, what's going on?
Hi.
If you're all present here, you should be accounted for, right?
As far as what?
As far as the department's concerned.
You guys asked.
I did.
Yeah.
They told me none of you were here. I said, that's crazy, because I was looking right at them, so how can they not be here?
That's where accountability becomes an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's blatant that, they were there. Why would they say only two?
So last time
I
I was
want to
here,
look into that.
Look into
See
it.
what's going on. That's what I'm here for.
Because when we're done here today, I'm going over to the department to find out.
Last time I was here, I asked you if you understood that there's a trespass appeal process, and you said it doesn't exist. Have you learned better?
For us, we haven't done it on the road. Here, they do have an appeal.
So just the Florida statute, state law, you get 10 days to appeal on a trespass.
Normally, we're dealing
Otherwise,
with-
you could kick anybody out for any
Normally,
reason.
we're dealing with people in the public that don't want somebody at their house.
Yeah, that's different.
So we tell them, no, you're out, don't come back.
That's private property.
That's what I was, but here, they have their own appeal process.
It's not their own, it's Florida state law.
Well, yeah, but you got to find, you get a letter in the mail, it's certified, and it'll tell you exactly what you can do.
Yeah, we
As
know.
far as your appeal.
I've already won two.
Yeah, as far as, doing business.
All right.
You can do business and all that.
Appreciate it. How's my number one crew? Now take a look over here, guys. Take a look. There's David Hasselleaf, and there is an Israeli flag right there. There was two last time I was here. Are we Americans or are we Israelis? Yes, sir. Oh, Romanello. How are you, Romanello? This guy used to work for the Okeechobee County Police Department, and they got rid of him. Refused to identify about 30 times. We figured out his name is Romanello. Last time I tried to speak at the meeting, this guy snatched the microphone away from me and said, "This is not public comments," and he snatched the microphone away from me like a little girl. He thinks ignoring us is just going to make us all go away. There you go. It says pool, my man. It's a 4-letter word.
Why is the department hiding it from us that you're here when we've already...
Can I have your names and badge numbers, please? Because we did a public records request for the last time, and there was about 14 cops here, and they said there was only 2. So if you wouldn't mind IDing Pickering.
Pickering, 456.
Mills, 82. Jones, 584.
Appreciate you guys.
I'm already on it.
Thank you.
Agreed. So, but why is the department trying to argue?
I've already gone over there.
That's the question here.
Talked to Culpepper. He tried.
You know what I'm saying, though?
He tried telling me what we don't need is the smart comments. Followed him all the way into the courtroom. Got on the elevator with him and everything.
Yeah, I saw him outside. What time is this thing, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back over there for that. It's in about 5 minutes, so I might as well burn one and go over there. You gonna stick? You staying here? What are you gonna do? All right, heading back to the court hearing for the assault against Gio. Oh look, if you can't pay their extortion fees, they'll take payments now. Oh, get Real ID ready. Everything's about control and paying them. Control and paying them. That's it. Dr. Sean Berry in the house.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hey, not doing too bad. Yeah, I think it's gonna be
It's right there. He's already in there waiting. I already confronted him in the hallway. All right, everybody. So Culpepper just had his arraignment. He chose to represent himself, even though he's facing a $1,000 fine and up to a year in county jail. The judge read him instructions about being your own attorney.
June 24th at 9 a.m.
June 24th, 9 a.m.
Everybody, attack June 24th, 9 a.m. We're going to be coming back, and this is
Yes, please join tac-us.org. He pled not guilty, even though it's clear as day, and he asked the judge that if the prosecuting team wanted to, they could dismiss the charges. The judge informed him that That's solely up to them. They can dismiss the charges at any time. They could offer you a plea. The prosecuting attorney who was filling in today said that they actually offered Culpepper some type of plea, and they didn't really say whether he took it or not, but I'm assuming not because he's pleading not guilty. And now we're just waiting for him to leave the courtroom.
And just so everybody knows, remember
Personality check audits in the house.
personality check audits.
Geo the assaultee.
XXGOX.
Culpepper still at the podium, begging something for something.
This is probably the best thing. This is probably the best thing. I don't think he can go out the back at this point.
No, he's still at the podium.
Is he still up? Here he comes. Here he comes.
Here comes the assaulter.
Hold on. Never mind. Don't.
Not guilty, huh, Culpepper? Not guilty even though you put your hands on somebody on camera for the whole world to see? Hundreds of thousands of people saw you do it? Not guilty? Facing up to a year in jail and you're going to be your own lawyer? Not guilty, huh? Mr. I swore an oath to the Constitution and you're trampling all over it. As soon as somebody says or does something you don't like, you go hands on like you're a tough guy. Those decades are gone, brother. Those decades are over. Those days are over, Culpepper.
And we're gonna let you guys go there.
I can only imagine how many lives you ruined in the course of your career and your life. Got anything to say for yourself? No? You had a lot to say when you put your hands on a 67-year-old disabled man because he was expressing his First Amendment rights. You should take it to a jury so they could see the video of you assaulting my friend because you couldn't stand he was expressing his First Amendment rights that you fought for. Yeah, keep looking up. There you go. There you go. Look me in the eye like a real man. There you go. Your ego almost got the best of you there. It didn't even respect the handicap. We already know you don't respect the disabled. Hey, try not to assault this lady on your way out, okay? Man, be careful what you say. He likes to assault people for free speech. Here he is, Bryant Culpepper, former county commission member of Okeechobee County. You don't get to shut the door on me, buddy. You ain't playing those games with me. You ain't playing those games with me. Why don't you make a statement? Why'd you assault my friend? Huh? Why'd you assault my friend? Because he was expressing his freedom of speech? You think that was a good idea? Culpepper? Yeah, you got nothing to say now. I'm not disabled, buddy. Why don't you try putting your hands on me? I'm not disabled. There we go. What a shocker. He drives a female car. Drive safe there, Culpepper. Try not to run over any disabled people. Have a good day, sir. This is a scumbag right here. Total scumbag. Total scumbag right here. See you later, bud. Oh, he's got a "Don't Tread on Me" plate. Oh my God. The biggest hypocrites in the world. There you go. And now we're headed back to the county commission meeting.
Okay, but I also know that there's a lot of people in our community that don't access the website. I think Katrina brings up a pretty good point that she does have that many users, but she also has, people who will read the newspaper. That's sometimes that's their only way of finding out things. So I think if you're going to do anything, you should have at least the opportunity to go on and advertise it in the Lake Okeechobee News as well as on our website. I think that's what we should do for our constituents at least.
Okay. So I'm sorry, go ahead and say it.
And we certainly will continue doing whenever we can, because some of our publications have to be in a daily newspaper, and so we don't have any other choice than to publish in Palm Beach Post, or on the Treasure Coast, paper. And then sometimes, because of timing, because the news requires a week in advance for publishing, we're just not able to meet those deadlines sometimes. And so, when we can and everything's fine, we will, certainly continue publishing. But it delays some of our work products because of the timing of that as well. So we're just trying to bring more efficiency, and then also the good story to taxpayers' money by at least we haven't put on our website, but it gets very costly when you have to publish in some of the coastal newspapers.
I'm fine with the explanation, as long as, obviously we have to do things efficiently, so about that. So I'm okay with your explanation, so.
It's a good tool. It seems like having a tool chest for that opportunity where you're not back off something that doesn't need to wait a week. So if we can stick with doing it the way we've been doing it when we can, but this does give us another tool that covers this statutory necessity. So I think on that note, this is something we should probably.
Ms. Gibb, would this replace the requirement that you have to advertise in a daily newspaper? Or would there some still have to be done that way?
Some of it. It just depends on those ones that Zach mentioned that has to be published regardless, and those are those all related to comp plan and zoning.
Yes, those are all land use items. And I'm working with the administrator of the city attorney's office.
So we filed a cease and desist with the lawyer, Jim Torsiva. And it looks like she's not here today, and this guy is in here to replace her.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I was just for a point of clarity, this does not permit the Okeechobee News for advertising, correct?
It does not.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure, just for clarity, that everybody knows that's not, but this does.
Anyone else? All in favor of the motion? I'm sorry.
All right, so let me make a motion.
There you go.
I'll make the motion. I'll try to do that.
I'll say. All right. Now, all in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries unanimously. Okay, thank you so much. Where's Matt? There he is back there. Matt, Miss Lee, you want to come up, please?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the cause at the C. Scott Drive facility, June 17th and July 15th. I'll let her explain a little bit more.
Hello, good morning. So we strongly support the Portage for a Cause, which is a fundraising opportunity for people with serious challenges. Most of the people have either cancer or some debilitating health condition, and this is an opportunity for us to raise money. They've been doing it for approximately.
So this is a former Okeechobee County police officer, Romanello, refused to follow his own department's policies. According to them, they took his badge about 3-4 months ago, and now he currently works for the Okeechobee County Commissioner somehow. He snatched the microphone away from me last time, saying that's, and I just locked the door. He just locked the door on me. Budget office. It's got to be open to the public. Romanello walked downstairs from the meeting. This door was unlocked, and then he walked in and locked the door as fast as he could so I couldn't get in. I've been knocking for like 5 minutes. They're all ignoring me, and now they've all abandoned their stations. And keeps walking by and pretending like he don't hear it. Let's go find out if this is a public office.
Yeah. The budget office.
I know.
Human resources.
Exactly. Administrative Services, Budget Office, Human Resources. It says no soliciting, but I'm not soliciting. I'm not selling anything. Romanello. Ma'am, is that a public office right there? Is that not a public office, Romanello? Why are you locking the public out of a public office, creating a fire hazard? Because your feelings are hurt? Huh? What's wrong with you, bro? I could tell you used to be a cop. You act just like one. Obstinate, deliberate indifference. Yeah. Got nothing to say for yourself, huh? Do you own more than one shirt, by the way? Why'd you lock me out of a public office? Because your feelings got hurt? You okay there? You need medical? Are you a mute or just dumb? What's the matter with you? Your mom didn't raise you right? Your mother didn't raise you right? Oh, you can speak. That's the first words I heard from you in weeks. Have a good day. What, someone in danger? You're the most dangerous person here. And you wear a cross too, like a hypocrite. Keep smiling, dummy. You look like a smug asshole. Keep smiling. There you go. There you go, buddy. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Keep smugging. Knowing you are a giant douchebag. For sure. That's what plate numbers are for. Oh, look, he's from my home state too. Run away. Run away, Romanello. Run away, Romanello. Run away, Romanello. Drive a shame coming up. Drive a shame. There you go. That's what we got here in Okeechobee. So now all the cops from upstairs came downstairs because the Human Resource Office called them down there because there was a big, scary man knocking on the window. Oh my God, trying to get into a public office.
They got rid of that other lawyer too.
Yeah,
Here today.
I saw the lawyer didn't show up. I did that. I mentioned that. So yeah. We're leaving the historic courthouse where they have their county commission meetings, where they got rid of public comments for 6 months, and they passed an unconstitutional ordinance where they can trespass you for a year just for speaking about something that they don't want you speaking about, which is viewpoint discrimination. I got to figure out how to file a lawsuit. They kicked me out for speaking on something that was within their jurisdiction, and they tried trespassing me for just simply walking around the area where the audience is. Now we're headed to the county sheriff, Noel Stevens, who made the false arrest against Warren. We're headed down to his department to make a records report.